Okay, time for some man time. Gilly the Kid said being a black man was the reason for the Shador issue. When Cam Ward got picked number one, he's a black man too. Travis Hunter got picked number two. He's a black man too. And I don't need to talk about all the black men underneath that got picked before Shador. And they're black men too. Every year, in fact, most of the top picks are black men. In fact, most of the league are black men being made millionaires until their culture comes into play. Then those millionaires become broke. Then those high society black men becomes low lives. Then those free black men send themselves to jail and to prison. Not because of what they do, but because of how they look. Isn't that interesting? I know. Black media has to compete with white media. But you don't have to lie to compete. Sure, you can omit things, and sure, you can deal with it how you want to deal with it, but you don't have to lie. You don't have to make up things, even though I know, white media does too. But all you have to do is continue to do what you were doing, which is getting bigger, stronger, and coming together. Yeah. Let me show you something. You may think they were hating on Shador because of his culture. But even Shador is hating on Shador because of his culture. Because all Shador talks about is hate when he talks about other people who don't agree with the way he handles things and the way he does things. And then he'll tell everybody on camera that he does it like that because of who he was raised by. Which means he's trying to emulate his father. And that's a great thing because boys try to emulate their dads. But his dad is on another level, 2, 3, 4 above that. And you're trying to get your son to emulate the level, but your son does not have the same skill set, does not have the same tenacity, etc., because he didn't have the same background. Then his dad will say, well, I sent him over here. It ain't the same, man. Because they ain't in poverty. Yeah. You can't fake that. The only way to emulate and replicate and duplicate poverty is poverty. You ain't never been poor. Next, Dad had all the jewelry on and diamonds and things of that. He was stunting, but he had a baseball contract before a football contract, correct? Shador was doing it with no contract. Isn't that interesting? But Cam Ward was getting some money. He may not have been getting the most money, but he was getting some money, but he ain't stunting. He even said, I ain't trying to rap, I'm a baller. I don't rap, I ball. Shador want to be a rapper. But Gilly, I don't hear you telling these young niggas that rap culture is hustler, drug dealer culture. Gang culture. Gangster culture. And they emulate it, right? Right. Now, his father did it too, right? Right. Right. And you want them to make that the face of the NFL. When has it ever happened? Never. Yet the top picks every year are black men, but we want to single out one black man and make races a part of the fray, a part of the topic, a part of the conversation. When it has nothing to do with racism, it has everything to do with character. Oh, he's never been in any trouble off the field. Doesn't mean he's not a dick. I'm not saying Shador is a dick. Shador, don't get it mixed up. Listen to what I'm saying. Your persona is a dick. It's a style. Most young guys do it. I've done it. I get it. But Shadur, not even you like your culture. It's why you're trying to go get rich in other people's businesses. It's why you want the marketing deals. It's why you want the endorsement deals. That's not black culture. So you're making money outside of black culture and you're trying to transition black culture into cultures that you leave black culture to do business with. Then stop doing business outside of your culture like it's your culture. Don't expect these people to accept your culture the way you accept your culture because it's not their culture. And if you could get rich in your culture the way that you get rich in their culture, sure, by all means, go ahead and do it. But until then, tone that shit down so that you can bridge the cultures. That's what your father did too. At some point, he grew up and he bridged the culture. And that's why I think they didn't pick you when they should have. You were talking hate about who hates you. You were shitting on reporters and columnists. You were shitting on people who you thought were shitting on you. And nobody fights to lose. You were just a victim of your own fight. And we all are. Anywho, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Stop the nigga shit. And until next time, man time out.